Another city where those immigration operations are set to ramp up, New York City. This is part of President Trump's plan to launch that immigration crackdown targeting major cities like we've seen already: Chicago, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C. NewsNation's Marcus Espinoza is live for us in Manhattan this morning. Marcus, this isn't the first time ICE officials have been in the city, but what can we expect this time around?
Hey, Brooke, good morning. Yeah, you mentioned it. Not the first time they've been here on Canal Street. This place is linked to vendors here selling those knockoff handbags, any sort of designer clothing or bag that folks like to pick up on the cheap there. This street is known for that. This is also a place where police and immigration enforcement have had a heavy presence. We expect that to happen once again because of the border czar Tom Homan announcing that announcement that they will be once again in New York City here and will be cracking down on immigration here. This is something that they've made extremely clear and something they're planning on doing because New York City is a self-described sanctuary city. And Tom Homan said this is a place where they are going to focus their efforts on because of that, and that this is a place that deserves that particular attention, trying to crack down on illegal immigrants, especially with those with criminal backgrounds. Last time they were here, 9 arrests were made. A majority of those individuals were from West Africa. Meanwhile, the New York Immigration Coalition released footage this week of an ICE raid on a home in Queens that happened on November 13th. The organization claims the agents did not identify themselves or provide a warrant, and then pointed guns at a mom and her 4 children. They also say ICE was looking for a person who did not live at that address. DHS denies they did anything wrong here. 911 calls were made because neighbors thought this was actually a home invasion, which led to confusion where 2 NYPD officers were suffered minor injuries in that particular scuffle there as well. So the recent raid in the home in Queens has raised questions about the conduct there of ICE agents. And so if that presence increases again here, certainly a concern for residents, Brooke.
And Marcus, New Yorkers were bracing for what could happen in that meeting between President Trump and Mayor-elect Mamdani. Illegal immigration was also a major talking point between the two of them. What are New Yorkers saying about that this morning?
Brooke, you did a great job covering it this morning, and it's really surprising. I think everybody has that same reaction from that meeting between the two, and I think it's just fascinating to look at from a macro perspective, but they actually agreed on quite a bit, and I think that's the surprising part. They agreed on the fact that crime is an issue, and it's something that they want to take care of also both individually and then together, which is funny because in the past, the president has threatened to withhold funding from the city if Mamdani was elected. And then in return, Mamdani has been a vocal critic of ICE's expanded raids in the sanctuary city, as well as the administration's surge in deportations. Though the two did not get into details of their discussions, they did seem to agree that tackling crime was indeed a major goal.
The concerns that many New Yorkers have are around the enforcement of immigration laws on New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs, and most recently we're talking about a mother and her 2 children, how this has very little to do with what that is.
What we did is we discussed crime. More than ICE per se, we discussed crime. And he doesn't want to see crime, and I don't want to see crime. And I have very little doubt that we're not going to get along on that issue.
Brooke, they made it clear that they agree on proposals of one another, and also Trump said that he would feel comfortable living in New York City under this new administration, even as a billionaire.
Okay, Marcus Espinoza live for us in Manhattan this morning. Marcus, thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.